Alas, poor Terminator franchise, I loved you well. I haven't seen Terminator Dark Fate. I'm not going to. The movie reviewers that I trust, that would be Jeremy Johns, Angry Joe, Grace at Beyond the Trailer, all said the same thing. And I agree with those three most of the time. And, well, it's not too good of a movie. I'm not reviewing the movie because I haven't seen it, but do I need to? As I said, since I got burnt with The Last Jedi, I follow the leaks now of franchises that I care about, except for maybe the exception of Marvel. I still have faith in Marvel to make some good product and not to subvert our expectations. So the leaks came out here, I don't know, this summer, and they were accurate. How about that? So, Terminator Dark Fate, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. They killed John Connor in the first few minutes. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Another reason I'm not going to go see Dark Fate is because the only thing that these people understand is money. You have to. They don't care what you say on a blog or YouTube or whatever. Your money talks to them. So I'm not going to go see it. And it's getting to the point with these movie makers that oh, where do we start? I mean, help me out here, seriously. It's like, with these for other franchises like Halloween, well, we're going to ignore the other movies. First you had, if we're talking about Terminator. First you had Terminator, which was a really good movie for its budget, and the time. Then you had Terminator 2, which was the Wrath of Khan of Terminators. I mean, it was still, if you watch it today, it's amazing. Then after that, you had Terminator 2, you had Rise of the Machines. 10 years later, or so, I thought it was an okay movie. I went to see it at the movie theater. It didn't piss me off. I thought it could have been better. I don't know where Sarah Connor was. Where was she at? I don't know. So much time went by. I don't care anymore, I guess. And then after that, you had Salvation, which I really liked that movie. I liked it a lot. I was very pleased with it. I liked how they went into a different direction. It is. I would put it next to the first two Terminators in order of how much I liked it. It could have been better. I mean, that first scene with Christian Bale in a helicopter, that was amazing. And then, but I wish they could have gotten a little bit darker with it, actually. More future war stuff with, like, Angry Joe says, purple lasers. I think that would have been great. I think that would have enhanced it. I like the direction they went with that. But I heard licensing and crap and all that other stuff made it so Christian Bale and some other people couldn't wait to make another one. They couldn't wait that long. These franchises, there's so much lawyers and crap going on. Same thing with Conan. Don't get me started on my last. Conan's another one of my favorite. It has Arnold in it. But next we got this, Genesis. I bought this on sale. I mean, if I love the movie, I'll buy it new, but if it's on sale, I'll buy it even though I didn't like the movie that much. But I mean, Genesis I kind of forgave a little bit because they tried to start a different timeline. They brought Arnold back and the character of Sarah Connor, but it was a mess, you know. And I don't know. You got to see some future war stuff, but it was a reboot, and that was we were already getting reboot-itis with it at that time when Genesis came out. Then you got this next movie that came out, Dark Fate. Dark Fate, I'm not going to go see because my 3 favorite reviewers said it's horrible. I trust them. You have to speak with your wallet, okay? I'm not going to go see this movie. Here we are again, guys. Here we are again. You've got good special effects, good acting, good sound, good music, good wardrobe. All that stuff is good, but where's the story? You know, beyond the trailer, she says that James Cameron's idea was to kill John Connor. And he gives this, I don't understand his reasons. John Connor is one of the, they last Jedi'd the Terminator franchise. They last Jedi'd the Terminator franchise. You know, you kill, you know, Star Wars, they killed Luke Skywalker. Well, that's a great idea. Kill John Connor. Oh, that's a great idea. What? Who, you know, I don't understand what, are they, there's a new YouTube channel I found called The Critical Drinker. He's hilarious. He says he's drinking when he does these reviews. I don't know. But he gave a really good review of Dark Fate. And he says that they're creatively bankrupt. You know, there's got to be somebody out there that loves Terminator and has a great story. I mean, there's YouTubers here that are coming up with great stories. You know, what about Miles Dyson, you know, and the other chip, and there's still a piece of arm from Terminator 2 laying around. They got caught in the machinery and he ripped itself off, you know. I've heard all kinds of really good ideas and fan theories. No, we're going to basically make the same thing over again. Like The Force Awakens. Then we're going to Last Jedi kill John Connor. So here we are again. You know, it's a trend. Great acting, great special effects, great music, all that stuff. But the story is weak and stupid. Maybe they think they can gloss over a bad story with all this other crap. And you had Tim Miller making comments, the director making comments, trying to insult some of the fans. No, this is James Cameron, okay? This is James Cameron. You know, he made the first Terminator and the second Terminator. He made The Abyss, Titanic, Avatar. James Cameron. Okay, but if that's the way they want it, that's the way we want it. So, I'm done with James Cameron. I'm done with Avatar. You know, this reminds me of Battle Angel because he produced that too. He said he was really interested in making that, but some other guy directed it. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Battle Angel was okay, but it wasn't that great either. It's just okay, as far as I'm concerned. So, done with Tim Miller. I mean, Grace Randolph on Beyond the Trailer, she says it's damaged James Cameron's reputation. I believe it because I'm done with him. I mean, this is one of my favorite franchises. I'm done with Tim Miller, too. I don't know what happened with him on Deadpool 2. I heard he got the boot. I don't know. He's a special effects guy that went to directing, from what I hear. But whatever. They made a piece of crap. Story-wise. Story-wise. So I'm done with them, guys. If they don't need me, I don't need them. If they want to put crap out there, I'm not going to spend my money on it. And neither should you. Neither should you. I mean, it's not even going to make any money. It's going to lose money. I mean, what are they thinking? So, I've got this thing called headcanon that I borrowed from some other people. Headcanon. So the only Terminators that media that exists for me is Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation, and the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which was very good. If you haven't seen that, I recommend seeing it. It's pretty good. It is. Even though it got canceled preemptively, they were able to make an ending on it. It's pretty good. So I'm going to forget about Genesis and I'm not even going to see Dark Fate unless it comes on Netflix or something later on down the road, and I don't have to rent it or give them any of my money. I'm not giving them any of my money, even though I'd like to have a Linda Hamilton figure. I might get it on sale. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. It doesn't have to be this way. And here's another thing. This Mendelsohn guy said, nobody wants to see Terminator movies. That's not true. I want to see Terminator movies. And like I said, there's some YouTubers and some other people that have got some great ideas for stories. Terminator isn't dead. I mean, it's like they're trying to purposely terminate it, but you get the right person in there with a good story. To me, story means more than budget. The first Terminator had a limited budget. It was awesome, okay? They gave James Cameron more money for Terminator 2, but it was still a good story. You've got to have a good story. Why are we having to school these people? Why are we, the customers, having to school these people on what's important? In fact, they should limit the budget on a lot of these movies. I know science fiction costs more money, but still limit the budget. That's why one of the reasons Deadpool was probably pretty good, because a limited budget. It makes you be more creative. Have a good story first, and then give them a limited budget. They can always punch it up later for the DVD or a re-release with better special effects. So anyway, guys, it's happened again. Ghostbusters 2016, Hellboy, The Force Awakens, oh my gosh, Star Wars. I mean, I don't know, they're disconnected from their fan base, I guess. I don't know. But I do know this: no fate but what we make.